Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome, really. Thank you so much for coming to this webinar and attending this webinar, 3 steps to make your affirmations real. I'm going to minimize my image so that you can see the presentation clearly. And so very welcome everyone. Let me give you amazing value in this webinar in just a few minutes. Now, the sole purpose of this webinar is this: to convince yourself that you deserve great things and begin speaking accordingly. This pay very much attention to it. Now, years ago, my life was really a total mess and I didn't know why. So I decided to quit my job and invest all the money I had in me. In that time, I remember, and in understanding why I had reached that point of unhappiness, and I decided to totally change the way I talked because I noticed, remember this, the words are immensely important. And from that moment on, everything changed in my life. Everything started manifesting. I started traveling around the world without, let me clear this out, without the need for money. The money showed, the money manifested itself when I set my mind to traveling to through Asia, in Europe, in India, everywhere I went, I started seeing and enjoying and feeling that everything was possible. So I started traveling all around the world, meeting great people around the world, and I met my wife, my now wife, and I started a family, something that I hadn't even imagined myself living. I decided to go through and go all the way through in this offering of my life. I started a family. I am happily married today, even today, after 11 years. Yeah. So even today, I'm happily married with two amazing kids. This photo was a few years ago. And this in this webinar, all this I have talked to you about, I want to show you how I did it. Okay, so buckle up because my guess is you're sick of being told how awesome the law of attraction can be, and then it just doesn't work, and then you lose hope about thriving in life. And the truth is, you just aren't paying attention to your words. And when you say affirmations, you immediately disbelieve them as well. And I know why. Because you don't see any change or magical manifestation, instant magical manifestation at all in your life. And many of us just get lost in only hoping things will get better. We need to truly believe that we have an influence on the powers that be so that we can live the life of our dreams and achieve our goals, or at least start seeing some evidence of it, right? Without having to say affirmations tirelessly to get mediocre results. But let me tell you some good news and assure you that you're able to achieve anything you desire permanently. Permanently, my friends. From now on and until the day you go back to the source, you are able to manifest anything you truly desire. I've realized about the immense power we hold as we speak that lets anyone, regardless of their background or past, manifest things like my friend Hugo Daniel, who he doesn't own the Vanderbilt mansion. Okay, let me clear that out. But he has been achieving his goals in his job, in the work he has as a programming engineer in an amazing company and traveling as well wherever he wants, whenever he wants, and with anyone he wants, right? Or the results of another friend, Paula, who prefers to stay in anonymity, who actually needed a change, an amazing change in her life. She wanted to score a job that she loved an amazing company, and she needed $250. Imagine this, only $250 to move to that new venue. Then she wrote to me, she told me, what can I do? I just recommended her this affirmation that I'm pointing out right there. And 2 days later, you know, just 2 days later, she wrote to me saying they called me to hire me. The company she wanted called her 2 days later to hire her already. Then from then on, we started working together for a little bit, and she is moving on. So you would like to have that, to have this without spending tons of money, or even without getting frustrated over and over for lack of results, without having to repeat as well 108 times the same mantra just to see that there is no results. So my name is José Castorena. I specialize in a methodology that I call Metalanguage. And I teach people this strategy of Metalanguage to achieve anything they wish by paying attention, close attention to the way they speak, the way they communicate, whether it is in a personal way, or in your business, or in your company with your collaborators. Your language is very important, literally important. And on December 13 of 1997, my life and all my belief system would totally be shocked. That was the day, that very same day. This is a result that I achieved in just one day. Let me tell you that to begin with. I was shocked by it, but then I got to see my favorite rock band, which is U2. I don't know if you like it, but I love them. And I got to see them in concert on that very same day without having any money, without having any tickets. I got to the venue and actually got in there. Let me tell you the story. But here's why I never paid attention to my words, all right? Because I thought to myself, this is it. This is what I got in this life, and that's it. This is it for me. I conform. That's it. I settle, all right? But are you all in for the next thing? Before I got to see live my favorite rock band in Mexico City, I was feeling miserable because I did not have any money to get the tickets. I was talking to a friend and co-worker at the school where we worked. We used to teach English and Spanish for foreigners. And I was saying, man, it would be amazing if we had tickets to see U2. And then he said, who are these guys? Can you imagine? And I was just shocked. How come? How come you don't know U2, who U2 is? How come anyone doesn't know U2, right? I was actually biased by my love for this band. So I started telling him everything about the band and their songs and how great they were. And I started singing and humming some of their amazing songs that I love. Then he left the room and called someone on his cell phone. The next thing I knew was that we not only had tickets to get to the concert, but we had badges, all right, to be anywhere we wanted in the concert venue. I was actually there. This is a picture not taken by me. Let me tell you that, of course. I need to be very, very, very transparent. But this is the actual concert I was in, all right? On that day, on December 1997, I remember being there, just at the front, just by the stage, all right? Because I said to myself, I have the badge that allows me to be anywhere I want in the concert, except, of course, the security areas that nobody is entitled to. So I want to be at the front, up front. My friend, well, he just said, okay, you just go there, enjoy. I will be somewhere around here. Call me when the concert is done. He was not into U2. of course. But this thing, this concert that I manifested in just a few hours during the same day was precisely the result of paying attention to my words and actually vibrating through my words in a very altered and elevated state. All right? How is this possible? But even then, when that happened, I did not pay attention to why that happened. Okay? Until a few years later in 2003, I was feeling miserable again, even though my life was way better in every sense. I decided to leave everything and everyone to get to understand what was wrong with me. So I left Mexico to go to my first trip outside of Mexico to Nepal for my first spiritual journey. And everything about that trip and the whole life was filled as well with magic. All right. And I understood that our words, your words, are the spells that make things happen. Whether you complain a lot or speak wonders the whole time of a rock band or about life, this universe does not care at all. It will give you what you constantly are paying attention to with your thoughts, your words, and your emotions. And when you shift from complaints to appreciation, everything starts to get better. So, which are the three keys that I told you about to make your affirmations real in your life? Here is the first one. You must close the gap between your words and what they make you feel about the reality you are invoking, right? When you say, for example, I'm rich, I attract money easily, I am abundant, but you're feeling broke, well, then life gives you what you already manifested, your emotion. You're feeling broke. The universe will manifest in your life with more situations and more circumstances that are according to your feeling. All right. The aspect number two and the key number two, you must definitely change who you are right now. It is so true that this universe gives you not what you want, but who you are. All right. This is so like that. Number three, which is linked to the number two, you must build up a new identity with more realistic affirmations. Now, instead of saying, I am rich, say something like, I am committed to learn how to become rich. I am committed to learn how to handle my money better, more wisely. I am committed to learn about finances, understanding the world of money, understanding how I relate to money. And this way, you're building up a mentality, a mindset that is allowing you to open to possibility of more abundance in your life. You see? Now, this is what I explored deeply in the affirmation myth. All right? The affirmation myth is an ebook that I issued already, and this is what I explored: how to start truly believing that your desires can be your reality, how to make rich belief systems to work in your confidence. Because let me tell you something, if you don't have confidence that what you wish for, what you desire is possible for you, then that's your basic affirmation: lack of confidence. You need to build it up. And number three, the one shift that will make your affirmations finally be seen in your life, I show it to you in the affirmation myth. Imagine being able to live in peace because you're all set money wise. Imagine experiencing unexpected and constant, amazing, and lovely events in your life, one after the other, instead of problems one after the other. Okay? Imagine feeling like you're finally in control of your income, finally in control of your health, of your wealth, and of your relationship with your chosen partner. Imagine having a life where everything starts becoming so easy for you. So everything starts coming so easily, especially I refer everything that is good, okay? So easily for you. This is what I teach, what I show you in the affirmation myth. Why most affirmations don't work to manifest and what to do about it. And today it is already there for you. Okay, it's ready for you. The affirmation myth, what it includes, it's basically the ebook, the affirmation myth. And if you get it today and right now with the offer I'm going to give you, you will get as well 2 group coaching live sessions for the first 50 people who get the ebook right now. This is a launching offer, okay? I'm doing it exclusively for the people who connect to this webinar. And with the affirmation myth as well, you can finally start feeling more confident about the possibilities in your life. Whatever you consider possible within your life, imagine feeling more confident about it. This is the vibration you need to start transmitting this vibration to the universe, and the universe starts reflecting that feeling towards you with evidence. You can begin as well to see real results manifested matching your affirmations. The affirmations you say about abundance, about a perfect life. You instantly as well can change your vibration and close the gap between your desires and your reality. You get all this, the affirmation myth, and 2 group coaching live sessions for the first 50 people who get the ebook, all with a total value of $997 today for just $27. Plus, when you purchase the affirmation myth today, I'm going to throw in the following bonuses completely for free. You will get the ebook 30 realistic affirmations that you can start saying in order to change your life step by step and build up confidence. Affirmations about love, about work, about success, about health, about relationships, where instead of saying, I am abundant, you will start saying more realistic affirmations that will build up your belief system within yourself. You will get access to the Grow Divine community, my Grow Divine community in WhatsApp, where I personally answer your questions via the group. Okay. And you will access as well to the waiting list for my very soon to be launched Mastermind Grow Divine, a group where we will work profoundly on your communication skills and on solutions that will bring your dreams come true. All this, get real with your affirmations, the affirmation myth, all of this is going to be available for you. The ebook, the affirmation myth, the 2 group coaching live sessions for the first 50 people who get the ebook 30 realistic affirmations as a super bonus, the access to the Grow Divine community, which have, of course, their own value, and access to the waiting list to the Grow Divine Mastermind, a total value of $1,997, but today, only today, for you, for just $27. Now, I guarantee you that within the first 30 days, you don't see any results. You get to the 2 live coaching sessions, and you don't see any change in your life during that time, I will give you back your money. Those $27 mean nothing to me if you don't have any results. I give you my personal guarantee. And with the affirmation myth, remember, you will have this amazing price from $1,997 for just $27 today. You will get everything enlisted before. And just a warning, you need to act fast so you can be one of the first 50 people to get access to the coaching sessions. The Affirmation Myth, with its offer of just $27, will be available today for you. I really thank you and appreciate your most valuable asset in this life, which is your time. Really, I thank you so much. I definitely would love to connect with you and help you achieve your goals and dreams applying Metalanguage in your life. And until we meet personally, just remember, pay utmost attention to your words you're creating as you speak. Remember that you're always creating as you speak. My name is José Castorena, and let me get to the screen again. It's been a pleasure to share this time with you. I'll see you when I see you, and until we meet again, please be amazing with your words. Pay attention to them and take advantage of today's offer. See you then, and see you in the coaching sessions. Blessings to you all, and see you soon.